Hey guys, my name is Mpologoma Victor Gracious Hines, and I'm a television presenter at FUFA Tv. Now, I'm going to share a little bit about my testimony, and I hope that it does encourage you. Now, we all know and have heard of the verse in Jeremiah 29 verse 11 that says, "For I know the plans that I have for you, plans for good and not for destruction, to prosper you." And that is very, very true. Take you back a little bit to my O-level, my high school. That is 2013 all through to 2016 at Ginger College. Here I was, a young man, teenager, trying to figure out what way can I impact the world, and what way can I basically be able to be resourceful and relevant in my society. And that led me to ask a lot of questions, asking God, what is my purpose, and looking and trying to observe exactly as to what my purpose could be. Now, those questions were answered in 2015. That was my senior 3, and it came in an unlikely way. I had an idea, and I shared this idea with a gentleman at Ginger College. And he was a presenter, or one of the people that used to read the news during our assemblies. And I liked what he did, but I had never actually thought that I would be doing exactly what he would do. So I came up to him and I asked him if I could step in and if he could teach me a little bit about what he does. And the gentleman agreed with me. And it was one particular Friday morning. He wrote me a script and went and took me through exactly how to read the news. And he said, "You're going to read the news." Now, come that Friday morning, that D-Day, I don't remember what date exactly it was, but it was a Friday. There I was reading the script, or getting ready to read the script. And when they passed me the microphone, everything just came out the way more than what I expected it to be like. And I ended up reading the news in a way that I had never done before, and everybody was actually starstruck at how I was able to do it. Something changed me that day. I started to get to know exactly what path that I am supposed to take, and that was to be reading the news, being a television presenter. Before that, I thought I would be a lawyer, thought I'd be a football player, thought I'd be a musician, but that day it was made clear that I was meant to be a television presenter. Fast forward, one verse that has always led me and guided me is Jeremiah 15 verse 19 all the way to 21. And it talks about God's spokesperson. This particular verse, Jeremiah had been persecuted and he was asking God of his help. And so Jeremiah comes out and does say that, "Lord, I've been persecuted and I need you to answer me." And so God comes out and says, "If you return to me, I will restore you. You will be as my spokesperson, and you will influence them, but do not let them influence you. If you speak what is precious and not what is worthless, then you will be as my spokesperson." Now that has led me forward up to this particular date. I kept on asking God questions. In 2015, he answered that question, and then he went further as well to let me know exactly how I'm to go about this by revealing to me Jeremiah 15:19 all the way to 21. Now, all this, why I'm bringing it up, is God does have a purpose for you. You might be wondering exactly what it is that you're meant to do in this world, but God does have that purpose for you. You just have to keep on praying and asking God for the direction. He's going to show it to you, but he also goes more to show you exactly and specifically how he wants you to fulfill his purpose. Now I'm a television presenter at FUFA TV, and one thing that the Lord has also always been able to let me know is that whatever you do, do it for the glory of God. So whatever God shows you to do, make sure that you do it all for the glory of the Lord. Whether it is singing, whether it is dancing, whether it is cooking, or even in the hospital, do it all for the glory of the Lord. And so that's what I'm trying to do. As a television presenter on FUFA TV, working in the football industry, I try to do all things for the glory of the Lord. And I speak to many football players as well, that if you're making a pass, if you're going to score a goal, if you're celebrating, let it all be for the glory of God. So whatever industry, whatever sector the Lord leads you to and he shows you, do it all for the glory of the Lord. I hope that you are blessed.